Me want to see you in heaven. I want to see you in heaven. And I mean that sincerely. That's such a beautiful statement, honestly, that I might keep it as the intro to the rest of the videos in this series. We gonna see. Now we're speaking of October 30th, the 32nd day of me recording in this series. And the first note that I have is a very deep, profound one. And I'm glad that I've got to write it down and just ponder on it. I feel as though as I continue to learn more about God and continue to study the word and continue to read the word and just, seek to be edifying and encouraging to others and loving others, it'll continue to be there, and it's written as every person alive right now is alive after the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, meaning that if it's God's will, any peoples can be saved. And I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not going to harp on or elaborate more, but that's going to be the beginning of this video, and I want that to be there. After that, I speak on, you could be saying something and not mean it with your heart. You could be saying something and mean something completely different. You could be telling somebody to have a good day and really not really wanting that person to have a good day. You could be in a bad mood yourself and really just be saying it just to say it. You could be saying the same thing as a person. It means something completely different. You could be saying something your heart be feeling or in a different place than what you're saying out of your lips. You and a person could be saying, like I said, the same exact thing, and it just be completely different because you have a different heart posture. Your heart's feeling a different type of way. You're not in a great mood compared to a person who is in a great mood and actually means what they're saying, and their heart is a backer up to that, and the way that you could discern such things, I've recorded this video like 10, 20 times, I'm not going to cap to you. The way that you could be discerning of what a person is actually saying, because I that's such a weird concept, but a person could be saying something and be saying something completely different. Somebody could be saying something and be feeling a different way. Somebody could, I feel as though a lot of people have done this. You could be saying, oh yeah, I'm good, and really not be feeling good. You could be having like one of the worst days ever. Let's hope you're not having a bad day. I hope your day has been great. I hope your week has been great. But you could have been in a spot like that beforehand where, and I've even done it. I just been like, yeah, I'm good, I'm okay, and really not be great. But you're just saying that just to say it. And the way that you could be discerning of what a person's actually saying, what their heart is actually saying, is by the tone and the words and the actions and other stuff as well. I'm not going to dig too deep into that because I just wrote this sort of surface note, if that makes sense. But you could be discerning of such things with the way that they're even their attitude is coming off about it, the way that they're moving about it. If they continue to come back to it, that could tell you all you need to know in the after effects of what they said, And in Matthew 12:34, it speaks of out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks, and we know this is true. There was a period of time, even a season for me, where I felt as though I could hear people's heart around me, and that wasn't the greatest season for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was just really eye opening in some ways, just being able to really just listen and really be able to be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just like wowed by things. So with that, we're going to read Luke 6:45, okay? All right. Luke 6, and we're actually going to start in 43 and read to 45, okay? So it reads, no good tree bears bad fruit, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. Each tree is recognized by its own fruit. People do not pick figs from thorn bushes or grapes from briars. A good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. The next note that I wrote is, With change, something initially changes. At least one thing changes, or it wouldn't be a change. With change, something initially changes, at least one thing. But a lot of times, when one thing changes, other things change with it. The analogy that I have is you could get a new job, you could move to a new place, and with moving to that new place, that's a change. And when moving to that new place or getting that new job, you might end up spending more money or saving more money, buying new things, spending more time at that job. Something else changes than just getting that new job. Other things come with it. I won't say the domino effect, but other things could change. A lot of times when one thing changes, like if you moved, the people you hang around might change. If you moved, the things that you learn, the things that you see are probably going to change if you have eyes to see. So that's the other note that I have, another profound thought. And with that, I have 2 Corinthians 5:17. I'm gonna go ahead and can we get to it quick? 2 Corinthians 5:17. And it reads, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old has gone, the new is here." If you're in Christ, you are a new creation. If you truly believe in Jesus, you are with Christ. Christ is with you. And so things are going to look a little different in your life. They should look a little different. If they don't, I would almost say you need to question some things. You really need to dig deeper and do a deep dive. Things will change if it's God's will. I'll just say that things will change. You might let go. You're definitely going to let go of sinful ways if you're really seeking the Lord, if you're really longing and giving your heart to Christ. Sinful patterns being in the world it might be tempting, but they won't be the same anymore. So things will change. With that being said, we're still at 7 minutes. The last video that I recorded was 7 minutes, so we're doing pretty good. I hope your week has been well. I feel like I don't say that enough, but I don't want to be repetitive as well. Just continue to love the Lord and continue to have a desire to trust Him with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul. With that being said, as you see, the angle's a little bit different. I don't know if I'll keep it or not. But as always,